tell you a couple ideas about the Malama. The original design idea was simply to design something that was best suited for our local conditions here in Southern California, since we are a local manufacturer in Oceanside, California, maximizing the length of the waterline and creating a canoe that is the longest on the unlimited market, and having the longest waterline on the market, I believe, is what is best suited for our calmer, flatter, typically more mellow conditions here year-round. And we've been enjoying it, and I hope there's many more years to come.
Welcome to Hilo, Hawaii, where the water is as pure as the aloha that flows through it. Waiakea water is naturally alkaline, full of minerals and electrolytes, and always giving back to our planet and people. Live aloha, drink Waiakea.
Builds upon it, builds upon it.
All right, boys and girls, we're back.
Boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well, part of the issue is the computer I'm using right now is not meant for doing what we're doing. So we have a lot of encoder lag. People who know the language will know it, but it is what it is. You know, the show must go on, brother.
I know what lag is. I know what lag is.
And Lanakila looking really good here. So, what did I miss? I see Danny sitting in 5. I see Josh still in there.
Yeah. No, I just get a little rundown on them. You know, in a lot of the races, Danny will have them race all of the events. You know, they just get built upon it. And it's like, hey, suck it up. We need you. We need you to race with co-ed. We need you to race in the earliest race, the kids, and, you know, steering the kids, or just, he just has these people, and they dedicate themselves, and they're a big part. The poi bag, Ross.
Yeah, Ross made some poi for the boys. And
how old is he this year?
Yeah, I don't know. I was wondering the same thing.
I got in so much trouble. I don't know, man.
It's like a running joke with that guy.
Nobody knows.
Isn't he retired yet?
Yeah.
Maybe you should come start doing the broadcast with me.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
No, you know, that guy is just a phenom. You know, I think he's almost 60.
Yeah.
And he's still paddling with these young men. And, yeah, he's a beast.
Just love that way that bow just comes up over the water, over that. Now punch it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you look at that, you know, having been around canoes a lot in your life, what do you see the water deflecting off the front? Like, you know, what's the indicators you like?
Indicators that bow goes down.
Okay.
Tilt forward.
Okay.
Like, right, not here, but there.
Okay.
Now you're going. Now, yeah. Stepping it up. Get some more. See how he passed that their boat. Their boat's doing the same speed, their motorboat.
Right.
And they just gained 15 feet.
Yeah.
20 feet now. And that's the momentum you want to carry. But you have to be trained for it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I've seen guys lock up. They can't maintain it.
Man, these guys look good. I know they really want this. Yep. You know, again, it'd be the first time a California team has won in a long time.
In a while.
Yeah. Outrigger still out in front and maintaining their lead. We got Outrigger on screen right now. Looks like they're getting ready to go up for a change here too. Something about these boys trying these new canoes out, you know.
Yep.
Making them work.
It was anything with the paddle, the canoe, with the ama. It's just learning,
Yeah.
trying, learning, experimenting.
We're about 10 miles from the harbor mouth. So you guys, I mean, we've been through 16 miles of racing. And these guys are moving.
Great job, guys.
How fast are we going? So they're averaging just under 8 miles an hour right now. Looks like we're paddling, we're right alongside them, just under 8 miles an hour. And man, these boys are looking good. Oh, okay. We're gonna see Outrigger do a 2-man change right here. That's kind of an odd thing, 2-man.
Yeah.
These guys usually run 3, but they must be feeling comfortable.
2-4.
2-4 change. Here they go. Right on, boys.
Yes, sir.
Back to Waiakea right now. These guys are working hard, trying to close this thing up.
Like the extension. I love that when that arm, that bottom arm is fully extended and the body just slightly rotated. Top hand comes over, drives down, and it connects, and then you don't pull water, you pull past water. So you're grabbing, you're locking into it, you're pulling by it. And to be able to do that efficiently.
These boys are attacking right now.
Yeah. Full attack.
We got Mikey sitting in 1, Steve Sinka sitting in 2, Kyle sitting in 3, Matt Kayanoni sitting in 4, Danny sitting in 5, and Josh Creighton steering.
Uncle Josh.
Yeah.
Still in the game, baby.
Oh yeah, still in the game, still very competitive.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's another one that studies the art,
The art, yeah. And then the logistics side of it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's half the battle sometimes, It's awesome. There's our Outrigger escort boat.
Yeah, they're watching. There's the broadcast product. Jonah Holova sitting in 1, leading the charge there.
Give him, brah. That's a nice tight shot right there, bro.
Let's go, Joshua! Woo!
Jane, we're frozen.
Got it.
So we were talking yesterday that this is Jane's first time
Yeah, watching the men come across.
watching the men come across after all these years of her husband steering for Waiakea. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Mic feed. Mic feed. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're moving again. We're just getting some little glitches here and there. Wardrobe malfunctions.
I wish it was just wardrobe malfunctions. Jeez.
Janet.
Yeah. Oh, all right, brother. So about 9 miles to the harbor entrance. Boys are doing about maybe another hour worth of paddling before we get in the harbor here. The rate they're paddling.
Yep.
It's 11:58. We started at 9:40, so we've been 2 hours in the race course here. 2 hours and 10 minutes in the race course. And your top group here is still Outrigger Waiakea. Second place is going to be Lanakila. Third place looks like Gorge Canoe Club. Fifth and sixth place are going to be a battle going on between the Big Island Juniors and NAC. The Air Tahiti Nui looks like they're a little bit more south of the Gorge guys. The Big Island Juniors and Will staying a little bit north of them. And pleasure to bring some coverage to you guys today. Apologies again for some of the little technical things. Again, we've had we've got a computer. We had a computer problem on the island, and we tried to fix it, and then this is what we got. So we're doing it. The show must go on, right?
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
No matter what.
Yeah, show must go on.
Even if we had to do it with our phones, we would have done it with our phones today.
Yeah, that was one of the first times we attempted that. My daughter was here for, and she kind of knew a little bit about the beginnings of social media, and we tried to run it basically off of the cell phones, and of course we'd lose it mid-channel and gain it back on the other side. But then we had some tracking systems that we ran with also, and I know we were trying, and this was maybe 10, 12 years ago. So it's come a long way.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like with limited budgets, you got limited amount of
limited budget.
Yeah, limited budget, limited resources.
Yeah.
But we do what we do.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, just to be able to have this and get people who don't know or never seen this sport, and then to be able to present it to them, the culture and then the activity, the sport itself is just incredible. You paddle what? Like, well, last night was row. You guys rowers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of assumptions that go along with this, that people don't really understand. And even watching it on TV doesn't really show you what it takes to do this, until you do it a bunch. And having that, like I said, mental fortitude,
that mental side of it's so critical.
Oh, for sure.
And for these guys right here, knowing that they don't want to be, second, they're going to push. They're not going to give this up. They're going to drive all the way through. And they've all trained.
Yeah.
They've all done this, many, many, many times.
Hey, Brad, can you fly your drone back to those guys? No? Okay, well, we'll land it then. Okay. Still got Lanakila on the screen here on the drone, on the Sty drone, and enjoying the shots here. Thank you, Brad, for flying your drone. And we're gonna set back a little bit and see if we can see these guys behind us, NAC, Big Island Juniors, and the Gorge Canoe Club guys one more time before we take off up to the front of the pack again before the leaders go into the harbor. We're about 9 miles out from the harbor entrance.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
about
say
9 miles.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back to you guys. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll be back to you shortly after. Aloha, brothers and sisters.
The paddle is wider than a traditional paddle. And what we discovered, the catch happens twice as quick because the blade is half as long. We found the distance per stroke is not compromised. Even with a smaller shake, it's a very efficient wing design that actually wants to drive forward when you plant it in the water. So when the blade goes in, you want to find that deep water, and you'll find the blade actually pivots deeper in the water than a traditional paddle.
Is that the legend himself in C1?
That is. Yep. That's Jimmy Terrell up front.
So So that's how we're able to manage with a smaller area, still good distance per stroke.
Get out there, be patient on the catch, and train hard, go fast, and have fun.
So I'll tell you a couple ideas about the Malama. The original design idea was simply to design something that was best suited for our local conditions here in Southern California, since we are a local manufacturer in Oceanside, California, maximizing the length of the waterline and creating a canoe that is the longest on the unlimited market. And having the longest waterline on the market, I believe, is what is best suited for our calmer, flatter, typically more mellow conditions here year round. And we've been enjoying it, and I hope there's many more years to come.
Welcome to Hilo, Hawaii, where the water,
All right, and we're back, guys. Thanks for joining us with the Broadcast Brothers. I'm Justin Faisongo. I got Kevin Olds here.
How's it?
And we are watching the Gorge Canoe Club team. Currently in third place. We've got the Big Island Juniors way on the outside out there, taking a different line. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here towards the end, if they get a benefit of staying high and coming down. Like we had talked about, you know, there's some benefit to it, but again, you know, these canoes travel so fast.
Yeah.
That straight line is probably the best line.
I think these guys are neck and neck.
They might be, for
Gorge
sure.
and Big Island, with the NAC on tail of both. And then a large gap.
Bring it. Nice.
Great shot.
Yep. We've got Nico Odino sitting in 4.
Nico. He did one race with us this year.
Terrell sitting in 2. That's Derek from Hood River sitting in 5. It looks like Val sitting there in 3. And one of the teaching boys is steering. Doing a 1-2-4 change.
4.
Jimmy Spoto getting in.
Send it. Nice. Nice job, guys. Yeah, Spoto was on the line yesterday, tying up all the boats that arrived. He was on a stand-up, and it's kind of nice to have a friend when you arrive there and don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
What number are we?
Yeah.
I don't know. What number are you?
These boys look good.
Yeah.
Got Brent Campbell back in 4.
Flowing. Great swings, nice entries. They bury their blade.
Yeah.
It's something, you know, some people like push it to where you have to bury your hand. I'm not a real big proponent of that. I think it's a waste, it's a drag.
Yeah.
But some believe it, that
Yeah.
they need to get it all the way in.
Yep.
Like, so my analogy to that is you're going to go in, let your blade's 21 inches long maybe, and then you got another 6 inches, so now you're 27, 28 inches. Then your hand, all that goes in the water, all of that has to come out of the water.
Right.
And just, so I'm not real big on that. I'd rather get in, get level, come back straight, and break that elbow to get the release. Definitely flexing.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, number 2. He just got that swing and that lock, bang. Solid. That drive, twist, untwist,
Yeah.
coming back up.
I believe that's Terrell.
I think so.
Yeah. Good paddler.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Man, you have to imagine, like in Brent Campbell's position, sitting in seat 4, following a guy like that is just so relaxing and nice, you know?
Right. There they go. Little push. Look at that.
Jimmy Spoto, another really good stroker, you know? Was with NAC all the good years of when they showed up out of nowhere, you know? Gerard came to coach them, and Johnny was helping them, and then the shop kids.
Yeah, the shop kids.
Started winning races.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, they had a goal.
Yeah.
You know, and I believe I went with them that year to Tahiti.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
14 or 13 or 14?
14, yeah. And they did great. In fact, I think Jimmy also may have steered. Great job.
Yep.
Hey, these juniors aren't giving it up.
No, the Big Island juniors are pushing on the outside.
Yeah.
You can see their escort boat on the outside of them. Big Island juniors are making a push here. Strong chance they're going to really, really beat these guys at the channel mouth and sprint them out.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
If you're just now joining us, this is the 66th annual U.S. National Championships, Outrigger Championships, Catalina Crossing 2025. We're about 8 miles from
can't navigate its way around. It's pretty challenging, and sometimes people who rent them don't know how to operate them.
Right.
And it's just that whole thing.
Oh. What do you think so far, Kevin?
I love it.
Yep.
Look at this.
Pretty fun
what else?
race, huh?
Yeah. What else? Yeah. I mean, what else do you want to do on a Sunday?
I know.
Beginning of September.
Yeah, we just got word about 8 miles of the harbor. That was close.
With all the years of paddling back, paddling there, paddling back, this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to watch it, huh?
Get to watch it. Yep.
Live.
Yep, live.
I know.
In color. As Brian called it, all of these Skittle colors out here.
Oh, man.
Real proud of these guys, from Oregon, Cascade Locks. That's where the gorge, the infamous race at the gorge. It's one of these downriver,
upriver, downwinder. Upriver, downwinder.
Yeah, just crazy. The current that's flowing and then the wind that's blowing the opposite direction creates this great swell. And some days there's nothing, absolutely nothing, way flat.
Right.
And then other days it's like, you really want to go out there?
Right.
It gets that gnarly, but it became a real famous place for windsurfing and kite surfing. And,
Yeah.
And now, what is it? Like a kite surfing.
We're going to stay with you guys for about 5 minutes. We're going to stay with you guys for about 5 more minutes, then we're going to have to break the feed down, and we're going to have to go into the harbor so we can catch the boys.
Stay on top of it.
Yeah. I want to make sure we get the race finished for you guys. And in order to do that, we have to motor ahead of all the boats and get in the harbor and idle in, because we can't run at speed in the harbor. And these guys are running about 8 miles an hour, and we'll get tickets.
Yeah. Well, will it be Billy?
Yeah. NAC will get a ticket.
Scora.
Yeah, Scora will get a ticket. Because we know Scott's not paying for it.
He just pays for the boat.
Yeah, exactly.
There's Billy now.
Yep. Watching the guys go.
Mr. Willie Bitford. I think the first time I met Billy in Hawaii was in 79 or 80.
80?
80. I think it was 80. Yeah.
They came over for a race, or were
Molokai.
Molokai, yeah.
81, they ended up winning.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Huinalu at the time, and Fred Hemmings was our coach. And then we got second place. Kalakukea, Nainoa Thompson, Bruce Blankenfeld, George Kistner, Bob Roshlow, myself, and those were the years, man. Huinalu was doing really well. And then Billy, once again, 81, I think 82.
They won?
They won, yeah. Kind of established the T-top, really dominated at that point. T-tops definitely came in forever, never to change.
Boys are looking strong.
Jimmy looks solid.
Yeah.
They're the future, and that's what we need more. We need more involvement, more programs, you know.
Right.
And it's hard logistically.
Oh, it's tough.
Place a canoe club on the beach, and then as you grow, now you from one canoe to 6, 7.
Yeah.
It's a quiver. Everybody wants they want to be able to facilitate the group in the community, and some communities have the actual space but nobody to run it.
Right.
The knowledge, of course, and these boats can be pretty finicky if you don't know anything about them.
Yeah, I mean, just from sheer investment, the equipment's
It's just a little scratch in the gel coat.
Yeah, I
gotta
know.
buy a whole gallon of gel coat to,
exactly.
to
and then
patch
try and
it.
color match it.
Yeah, color match it. It's art.
All right, guys. Well, you know what? We're going to cut away. We need to make our way into the harbor. We need to make our way into the harbor mouth and get going. Gorge Canoe Club, and is NAC going to be able to hold off Hano Hano and beat Air Tahiti Nui? We got a lot of unknowns and a lot of surprises coming your way, and thanks again for joining us. And we will be back to you in probably about 30 minutes or so. So thanks for coming, or thanks for joining us, and we'll welcome you guys back in about half an hour. Aloha.
Action packed.
Action packed.
Paddle is wider than a traditional paddle. And then what we discovered, the catch happens twice as quick because the blade is half as long. We found the distance per stroke is not compromised. Even with a smaller shake, it's a very efficient wing design that actually wants to drive forward when you plant it in the water. So when the blade goes in, you want to find that deep water, and you'll find the blade actually pivots deeper in the water than a traditional paddle.
Is that the legend himself in C1?
That is. Yep. That's Jimmy Terrell up front.
So that's how we're able to manage with a smaller area, still good distance per stroke.
Get out there, be patient on the catch, trade fast fun.
So I'll tell you a couple ideas about the Malama. The original design idea was simply to design something that was best suited for our local conditions here in Southern California, since we are a local manufacturer in Oceanside, California, maximizing the length of the waterline and creating a canoe that is the longest on the unlimited market. And having the longest waterline on the market, I believe, is what is best suited for our calmer, flatter, typically more mellow conditions here year-round. And we've been enjoying it, and hope there's many more years to come.